Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, here is You Don't Love Me. This was a request from probably a couple of months ago at least, so I'm just getting to it now. The song is a blues in A that's got a 1-4 form to it, and then at the end of the progression it goes to the 5 and back to the 4. So let's cover it. So this song was originally done by Willie Cobbs in 1960. Then Junior Wells and his band with Buddy Guy in it, I want to say that was their debut album in 1965. They covered it. And so I'll show you Buddy Guy's form for playing the riff. And then the most famous tune for classic rock folk like us is the Allman Brothers version off Live at the Fillmore, which is a jam, and it goes on for 19 plus minutes. So what I'll cover here is the idea, the main riff of the tune, the form of the blues, and then a couple of riff ideas probably at the end, just to give you some stuff to noodle away with. Okay, so here we go. So the first form is the Buddy Guy version. It kind of goes like this. Again, we're in A. That was one time all the way around it, and that was kind of the Junior Wells Buddy Guy version of the tune, much slower, more pronounced notes, less sort of slurring and hammer on and pull off and whatever, and it's all right here in the 5th and 7th frets, and then the move slide down to the 3rd and the last A to end the riff. So that's 5 7 5. 5th fret on the 5th string, the A string, hammer on, hammer that on from 5 to 6. That's kind of the signature Buddy Guy, to me, in my ears anyway, what I hear him doing that's different from what the Allman Brothers do is that right there. And that's just slide 5 3 5 on the low E string. And that's the riff. So that was the Buddy Guy. Now this is the Allman Brothers. It's faster and it's got more notes, but the same notes. You can hear, you can hear a little bit more back and forth. Also, every now and again, especially in the middle of the tune when it's building, they'll do this. But again, same notes, and to me, that's kind of the slightly different styles and articulations of how to play this tune. So to solo over it, I like to keep it as simple as I can. It's pretty much a blues scale, which in the 5th position is your pentatonic. So you'll hear, you know, ideas like this. So just simple sliding. Bend that 8 up to 10. So you get the idea there. You know, there's plenty of the classic Dickie Betts type of things. So I'm on the 10th position there. That's the A night. 10, 12, 9. So bend up and then 12 on with your pinky on the high E string. Just come back down to, you know, get back down to your root there. What else? He does this sliding thing, which is pretty cool. So that's same two notes, but back and forth from the 8th position to the 10th position. So my middle finger here is 7 to 9 on the G string, and then 9 to 11, and then back. Anytime you can play that, that fits right into. Same thing, different position. So here it's 10 up to 12, back, 8, 10. And then on the 2nd and 3rd strings, it's going to be 15. And if you do it up here, you can then catch the high G note on the 1st string here. Something like that. You're going to have these kind of ideas. You know, that's super high. That's an octave up from the 5th position, so that's the 17 and 20. 20 here. I think Dwayne does that ending one of his solos. You know, that's super fast. And then he probably ends it on a bend up there on 20 on the 2nd string to get to the A note. So anyway, couple of ideas there to try to play around with and work on your soloing over A blues. You Don't Love Me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.